So today is kind of a sad day. Something crazy happened to one of our machines, and it couldn't be repaired. So the team loved that machine, so they want to say goodbye, right? But in the midst of this tragedy, we're still gonna study. And I think I found a way for us to do that without being insensitive, right? So just follow my lead. We are all gathered here today in remembrance of our dear machine, desktop JK8Y4ZL. Now, it might have never been renamed, but it was still a valuable member of this network. And I just feel to really honor the machine, we should look inside its case and shed a light on all the components that made the machine what it was. Now, due to circumstances, it has been requested that some of the components have a closed casket. Understandable. But we will shed a light on every component that the electricity touched. Okay? Let's get started. First, our unsung hero, the motherboard. The nervous system that connected it all, with circuits just flowing like tiny rivers of purpose. It made sure that all the components could communicate to each other and work together. It also made sure all the data and voltage got to where it needed to be. It was literally the backbone of the machine. So, rest in peace, motherboard, you silicone queen. All right, so now for our dear friend, CPU, Central Processing Unit. It was literally the brains of it all. So logical and precise. It processed every command, did endless calculations, all at just lightning fast speeds. And it just hummed away underneath its heat sink until it just couldn't take the heat anymore, I guess. We should follow up with CPU's sidekick. Random access memory, RAM. We know it as RAM. It was always ready to just jump in at a moment's notice because it knew it was the go-to to store all the data we needed right at that moment. Now, did it fill up occasionally? Yes. But this memory was dynamic. It just needed a refresher, clear its mind, and it would get right back to work. It might not have been able to hold on to a lot of things for very long, but it saved us on load times. And that's something that will never be forgotten. Solid state drive, SSD. The device itself just stored data persistently in a flash. Persistently means that the data will still be here when it powered on and powered off. Okay. It was the latest and greatest of its kind. No moving parts, no noise. There was no playing around, no killing time, no stalling with SSD. Nah, the operating system booted quickly. The programs loaded fast, and the files saved even faster. You were small, but you were oh so mighty. GPU, graphics processing unit, it was taken from us too soon. It brought us beautiful visuals, buttery smooth frame rates. It rendered every pixel with pride. Now, in this life, it might have only created images and videos, but I believe it had the potential for parallel processing, dare I say even machine learning. But I just hope that in its next life, it could just stay overclocked forever. Does anyone know where the NIC is? Network interface card?
Was it important?
Where is the respect for networking? The NIC should be up here because without it, the machine wouldn't have been able to connect to the local area network. Or the internet. See, the NIC is what allowed the machine to be able to talk to everything. Sending and receiving data packets. Handling all the protocol. Y'all don't even know. Its blinking in the background reminded us that we were alive. And it never asked for a thank you, just maybe an occasional reset. All right, that's fine. Wherever the nick is, I just hope that it found a strong signal and never lets go. I'm sorry, that just upset me a little bit, but that's okay. Who's next? Oh, okay. Keyboard and mouse. Input peripherals. These are important. It helps us interact with the machine. Keyboard, it sends keystroke data to the computer. Mouse, it sends click data and moves the pointer across the screen. Speaking of which, where's the monitor? The screen that displayed information to us. Without it, we can't see what the computer is doing. Where is the monitor? Okay, so see now, that was a nice ass monitor. Who took it?
You need to leave.
So that was a good review on computer parts. Yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go find out who took that effing monitor because I definitely called dibs on that shit and they need to respect that, right? Cause like who has a monitor? It ain't just walk off.